Hi, welcome. What are we doing? We're doing a TBR. I can never intro.
Okay, I'm a professional.
I can literally never intro.
Today,
like,
welcome
hi.
to Fawn Child. This is Yana's YouTube channel, and today I am picking her TBR for April.
Yes. Jamie's here to tell me what books to read, and I'm going to tell her what books to read. And there's a cat, so...
Yeah. So she's going to choose what books I read, and that's going to be on my YouTube channel. But right now on Yana's YouTube channel, I have chosen 5 books for her April TBR, and she has to read all of them.
Are they all here physically?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I've picked them all and put them in this like giant banana thing that Yana has. It's a cat bed. It's a banana. I've got 5.
And it somehow fits all of these books.
Yes. 3 of them are from my personal collection, and then the other 2 are books that Yana owns that I saw on her shelves that she hasn't read yet.
Yeah.
One of them, I'm not sure if she's read it or not, but I have a backup in my mind just in case she has read it. So I'll do that one last.
Okay, I'm excited.
Okay. Are we ready?
Do you want to tell me why you picked the book first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me decide which one I'm going to do first.
Alright, I'm not looking. I love surprises.
Okay. So, my first selection for you, I picked this book because I read it quite recently actually. I would say within like less than a year ago I read it. It's such a really fun, just escapist novel. I know that you really like books that are just really fast and really easy to read and just like very addicting, and I feel like this is that, and I also feel like you will really love the main character so much.
Okay.
And I didn't want to give you like anything that's just like, I just didn't want to give you heaps of really heavy books, so this is the one that I've chosen for you that's just like your really fun light book.
So you're calling me stupid? Okay.
No, I've given you smart books, but this is your like
No,
light.
that is
Yeah,
that is my vibe.
this is light and fun. And so that is The Cruel Prince.
Okay, you literally gave this to me as well.
I know.
So,
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm very happy.
Yeah, and I know that you haven't really read much fantasy recently, have you?
I've been taking a bit of a fantasy break because I like binged through the Mistborn series. So I was like, obviously those are really long and heavy, and so I was like, whew, okay.
This is more on the lighter side of fantasy. It's fae.
Yeah.
But our main character's a human. So
I like
fit in with
fae.
the world.
Okay, no, this is great.
When I first started reading it, I was like, oh, these first 2 chapters, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this. Then after I like got past those first 2 chapters, I was like, wait, like the main character Jude is iconic.
Okay.
Yeah,
love
so
that.
I think you really like that.
Love that. I love fae. I haven't read a fae story in ages as well.
Yeah.
If you hadn't noticed, I just like identify with fae, so.
Yeah, sure. And I identify with demons, so.
No, literally, I'm like elves and fae, and Jamie's like demons and devils.
Demons,
but like in
devils,
like a
yeah.
sexy, like in the sexy way.
Yeah, not like
in
beasts.
the gross way.
Not like beasts, but like tieflings.
Yeah, or like succubus.
Succubus, yeah. Okay, that's my first book for you.
Love her. It kind of matches.
It really does.
Kinda matches.
Oh my god.
What a
That's
vibe.
so cute. Okay, so this next book, what am I going to do? Okay, this next book I've chosen for you, this is one from my personal collection.
Ooh.
I think it's going to come to no surprise to literally anyone.
Okay, I was hoping you'd put this book on there then.
Yeah,
I think I know what it is.
I think it's about time you read it. I think you're ready for it. It's The Secret History by Donna Tartt. This is my traveling copy. Just about everyone that I know has borrowed this copy, including people that I don't know, including people that I hate. Like, I don't know how it happened, but one time, like, this guy who I don't like came up to me at a party, and he's like, I think I have your copy of The Secret History.
And you were like, give it back.
Literally give it back right now. But like,
You're like, don't tell me that unless you're gonna hand it back to me.
exactly. So yeah, this is Secret History, my favorite.
I was
of all
really,
time.
because I knew that you only brought a few books with you when you moved, and I was like, surely she'll have a copy of The Secret History.
Yeah, I've got all my copies of The Secret History at home.
Lovely.
So I just know you'll really love this. Like, it's just so good.
we did a little book browsing. We didn't buy anything, but we did a book browsing, and you read me the first sentence of The Secret History, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, knowing that it was in my bag with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like you'll really love it.
It's gonna be good.
And yeah, it's very it's centered a lot around academia.
It's like the blueprint for Dark Academia, isn't it?
It is the original.
Okay.
Like, it's not the original, but it's the one that inspired the aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like, I would say there is so much, like, classics, like, so many classics out there that are Dark Academia.
Yeah.
But this is the one that inspired, like, the Dark Academia movement.
Yeah.
For the more modern audience.
The aesthetic.
Yeah. So there you go, that's all yours.
Thank you.
I expect like a full reading vlog on that because...
Oh, really? Okay, I can do that.
I can like discuss that book until the fucking cows come home. Like all my theories, all my character analysis, like it's so good.
Do you, sometimes I wish that we could like go back and do high school essays on books
I know.
that we like now could have chosen to read.
The thing is though, you say that, but when I was in year 13, which is last year of high school for people who aren't in New Zealand, last year of high school, we were given this like report that we had to write, and we had to choose 4 pieces of text, whether that be film or like literature, and we had to choose a theme that linked that all of the 4 pieces of text had, and we had to explain like that theme throughout and how it links throughout the 4 texts. And we were given a theme and texts. We were given like relationships and then texts, and then
that's not even a theme. That's just in every book.
I know, but I was the only one in the class who was like, no, I'm not going to do that theme. I'm going to choose my own and my own 4 texts. And one of them was The Secret History, because the theme I chose was how humans react to death.
Oh, okay.
And then I got the top marks in the class.
This has got really good old book smell.
Yeah.
Like this is what I want a secondhand bookshop to smell like.
Yeah.
Like if it doesn't smell like this, I don't trust it.
Yeah. So I hope you enjoy that.
It's like crack, you know? Like when you...
Yeah.
Bad book smell is really bad, but good book smell cannot be topped.
I hope you enjoy that.
I'm excited.
Okay, are you ready for your next one?
Yes! Let's go.
Okay, so the next book I've chosen for you is kind of... I feel like you're on a romance kick at the moment.
I'm always on a romance kick. Like, I can always go for a romance.
Yeah. Well, you haven't read romance until you've read...
Do I know what's coming?
Penelope Douglas.
Yes!
Penelope Douglas is like the most controversial author out there. They write very taboo stories, very unlikable characters, and this one is a bully romance.
Do you know what? I feel like if someone was to write us, we would be unlikable characters. So I agree. I kind of like that.
I agree with you. This is a bully romance, so it's basically enemies to lovers on crack. Like, they're horrible to each other.
Yeah.
But I think you will really love the cheesiness.
Okay, no, I haven't, the only reason I haven't read this yet is because I've been like saving it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I was like, it was one of those ones that I can't wait to read it, so I don't want to read it too fast because I don't want to be over. Yeah. But I feel like now that I've got a reason to, now that you've given me permission. Yeah. Then I'm very excited.
And now that, and I know that once you start reading it, you won't be able to stop. Like, you'll be like, yeah, I want to savor it, I want to savor it, but it's one of those books you can't put down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also just me with romances.
I've read it twice, and both times that I read it in one day.
Wow.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Are you ready for your next one?
Yeah.
Okay, this next book I've chosen for you is another book in my own personal collection. And it's a book that a lot of my good friends have read it. It's always something that I recommend to my friends. It's, I would say like a modern classic. It's really weird, but I think it's really interesting. It's a little bit, I think, dated now because it was written in the 90s.
I don't know what well, I might, okay, I have a guess, but yeah.
I read it like right after I read The Secret History back when I was like 15, and I reread it recently, and it still really stands up to me because it's just so interesting and so great.
Okay.
And that is The Beach by Alex Garland.
I was like, I think I know what this is.
This book is
when
really
you said
good.
Modern classic.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah.
So this book, Alex Garland has written a few films. Have you seen the film Ex Machina?
No.
Okay, well, it's a great film, you should watch it. But no, Alex Garland, yeah, The Beach, it's basically about a man who backpacks across like Vietnam and Thailand and all that stuff, and he finds this really secluded beach and this whole civilization that has started on this beach by like living off the land and stuff, and he gets
everyone gets really old really fast. And M. Night Shyamalan is there.
M. Night Shyamalan's there.
It's crazy.
Thomas and Mackenzie's
is there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. I think
that
you'll find it
doesn't
really
happen.
good because no, that's
Okay.
not what happens. He gets into some serious trouble, and it's just a really, really good book.
Oh, it's very different. I really like this. Is very different selection.
I know.
Yes. Okay, I'm excited.
And then the final book I've chosen for you, I'm not sure if you've read it, but I thought I would be nice to you. It's quite a short one, but I believe everyone should read it at least once in their lifetime. It like really just sums me up as a human being. But it is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho.
Yes, no, I haven't read it yet.
It's so
I was
so
about
good.
to read it, and then I decided on something else.
It's basically about this. It's a very philosophical novel.
Oh, I love this.
It's a guy who finds out about some treasure. So he goes on this like huge spiritual journey, and also to like find what he thinks is his destiny. He goes to find his destiny, he goes to find this treasure, and the whole book is just really, really like powerful and like really beautiful writing, and has some really great messages, but as a whole is like quite silly, but I think that's intentional.
Yeah, that's like the fun part.
Yeah. So
It doesn't take itself too seriously.
yeah, it's only like just over 100 pages.
Yeah.
And it's really, really good. And I can't wait. Don't even tell me about your experience reading it. Tell me about your experience once you've finished it.
Okay. It's one of those ones that you need to sit on.
Have you seen the movie Doctor Strangelove?
Not in a very long time.
Okay.
I don't really remember it, but
the subject matter is so different, but it kind of
vibes.
reminds me of that, and the fact that it's short, concise, and ends the way it does.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, and I've got this beautiful edition. I think I was saving this one for when I was in a reading slump because it's so short.
Yeah. And it's a really beautiful prose as well.
I'm sure I'll get through this in a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm so excited. This is a very different collection. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all things that I like. You've also given me very classical, like they're quite... Well, I guess they're not all classic. Look, a little bit.
The top three are like modern classics.
Yeah. Top three give me classic
Well,
vibes.
you need to read all of them in April, which should be fine.
It'll be easy.
Yeah.
I say, and then I'm like,
You'll get through Punk 57 and The Alchemist so quickly.
I love
same with The
having
Cruel Prince, actually.
pressure.
Yeah.
I love having pressure on myself to read things. That's why I like getting stuff out from the library, because I'm like, well, I've got to give it back.
Well, you're lucky because they're all such good books that, like, I think, you'll just get through them really fast.
Quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know which one I want to read first.
I think start out strong with The Secret History.
I was literally thinking, I think I might go Secret History.
Yeah, I agree. That's a really good idea.
Punk 57's smutty as well, isn't it?
Yeah, and that'd be a really nice way to break up, like, maybe The Secret History and The Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treat myself. I treat myself with some smut.
Can I tell you what my reading order would be?
Okay, yeah.
My reading order, if I had never read these books before, would be... This is what I believe would be the perfect reading order for someone who's never read them. I would go The Secret History, and then The Cruel Prince, and then The Alchemist, and then Punk 57, and then the beach.
Okay.
But you do what you want with the order.
Interesting.
Okay, well, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you. I was literally I was gonna be like, bye, see ya, bitch.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you. And and I'm gonna now choose some books for Jamie.
So that video will be on my channel.
I'm really excited to do that.
Yeah, me too.
Because I feel like I've never given you
You've never given me a TBR before.
I've given you recommendations, but I've never given you a TBR.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I haven't had a TBR for the past like 6 months.
Honestly, same.
So this is really exciting.
Honestly, kind of same.
Okay, well, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you. Yeah, go
subscribe to Yana.
Go on.
Do it.
Go check out Jamie's channel, Jamie's Library, of course.
We'll see you later.